Hey, sorry about that, y'all. How y'all doing today? Jason Jetson from Edmond, London. He's the first one in there. I ain't gonna get a lot of people in here today because it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Some of them at work. I usually come on in the evening. Sometimes I come on in the morning. But I got stuff set up pretty good, so I'm gonna be coming on, giving my opinion just like everybody else get their opinion on their different shows. How y'all doing, man? Mr. JL, Big Dog. Hi, Miss Deacon daughter. Yeah. Rashonda Haywood, what's good with you, girl? Flower Bloom. You saw the title, Young Dolph, Senseless Death, Will It End? It's a lot of our kids getting killed over here, and I'm coming through this whole thing in a whole different way. You know, I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about something that's real important today. It's an individual, I think it's Jason Jones. Is it Jason Jones? Uh, Miss Deacon daughter. Is that the guy name out there in Oklahoma that's facing? They about to give him the death penalty today if the governor don't retrieve it. Huh? Hey, Miss Tip, what's going on with you, girl? Dad 479, what up? Can you look up that for me, Deacon daughter? Because you told me. You the one brought it to me. His name is Julius Jones. All right, Jamel C, thank you, sir. Um, I, I, I read something that the parole board, he went in front of the parole board, and the parole board is having doubts. Johnny Dangerous, what's up? Rural. The parole board is having doubts. They were saying that if they having doubts, because if there's any doubts, you don't supposed to get the death penalty. And based on the fact that the parole board, who have the extensive record at hand, they don't only have the prison stuff. They have the pre-sentence reports. They have all the information at hand. And he went in front of the parole board after 20 years. Ms. Dickinson, thank you about that. Julius Jones. He went in front of the parole board after 20 years, and they said there's doubt. On that, the governor's supposed to take away that death penalty. Thank you, Uncle O. Hey, thank everybody's support, man. That was a difficult thing for me to do, you know, to get out in front of everybody and sing. I do in front of the bros and everything like that, because you got the bros support. But to come on camera and know y'all had to retrieve that, I want to appreciate that. But thank you, man. I was just reading something somebody said. Uh, this Julius Jones thing is real kind of etchy and sketchy situation. I don't think that, based on the knowledge that I have on seeing the evidence and the information, they may have been locking up like they always do the wrong man for 20 some years. Based on his history, being an honest student, doing all the things that he was doing prior to start getting in trouble, stealing at stores and things like that, to shoot somebody dead for their car. Do I think I'm wrong? No. Bone Daily, how you doing, sir? Uh, So I'm not gonna hold y'all long, but I want to get on this Memphis thing out there with young Dolph. Now, it's all gonna go back to who he was beefing with. And everybody who, in the industry and follow this stuff, um, they know him and Young Gotti had a beef. Thanks, Renee Gill. They know him and Young Gotti had a beef. Yeah. So now, when you have a beef with somebody, sometimes you bring their crew on and their crew members. And some of those crew members may act on shit way when you have given up on it. Like, you could be like, yo, man, leave that alone. I'm good. Let's just get this money. You understand? I hear your appetite for chick. So now we know that there was a legitimate beef. And let me just tell you, fellas, sometimes beef don't go away, bro. If you ever beefing with somebody and you had to put hands on them, don't ever think that that's going away. Because sometimes guys will catch you 5, 10 years from now. Niggas sometimes remember when you beat their ass in high school. And y'all grown with kids. That's why I don't like to go back to St. Louis. Yo, you don't remember? You know how many niggas' ass I whooped after that? Yep. A lot of guys who said that. Marcus Majors, you know these guys can't take, no physical ass whooping. Nah. And they be 9 times out of 10 the ones who started. Dan, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. You don't go back to the loo. I go, but I'm telling you. And if somebody just hit me with this, and it's in my repertoire. I always say it, nothing beats an ambush. I'm always looking. I'm always ready. You understand what I'm saying? I go out and I think something might happen every time I go out. So that's why I go out prepared. Like this. I used to date and you dating somebody and they like, why you always looking around? Why you always? Because I'm trying to protect us. It's that kind of business. So they gonna look at young Gotti and his peoples behind this, whether he may have had something to do with it or not. Because beef don't go away like that. Not when guys have been shot at or made threats to kill you and your family. It just don't go away. With the same way with Big. Big didn't do the shooting to the death row, the dog pound people. But if you put that out there in the universe and you send somebody or you tell somebody or you say that and things happen like that, you're going to be held responsible for that. So after the young Dolph situation, Danelle sees appetite for chick. Somebody went to Yo Gotti's family house and allegedly somebody's grandmother was killed that same night. And if that's true, and this is stuff that I'm getting This is something I'm getting for some people out there that I know. You touch grandma, this shit ain't gonna never end. It was Black Gangster Grandma. Who crew is Black Gangster in? Somebody said it's not true. It was one of the rappers. It was somebody out there, grandmother, that got killed, right? Deli Bones, King of Myths. Do you know anything about that? Mecca Brown said false. That was false. Zeke said, Zeke, what up with you, boy? Yes. One of my moderators. He said it was supposedly be Black Youngster. Ice, what up with you? So, original, somebody said it's not true. Memphis PD denied the rumors sometime about 6:30 this morning. DJ Superman Slaughter, they saying Black Youngster. They said, nah, they a lot of people are saying Black Youngster, but they denied they denied the rumors. Anyway, let's go in this direction, cause I want to use this tool in this situation as a learning tool. And the reason I want to use this situation as a learning tool, because we're supposed to learn from our mistakes. We got these young Black rappers out here. When they get that grip, that guap, that moolah, the first thing they want to do, Boss Black, they said it was Boss Black said it was Black Youngster grandma's house got shot up. He's one of young Yo Gotti's people. Yo Gotti and Big 30 got the green light on their head turned on. All right. Adrian Campbell says not true. Some people saying it's true. Some people saying it's not true. You know, this is what some people told me last night, but I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know it was top of the morning to you, Anthony Bradford. I don't know how true it is. But these young rappers come out, and the first thing they want to do is go spend 200,000, 100-something thousand on a chain around their neck. They want that look. They got 200,000 around their neck, but they won't spend 100,000 to protect their neck. They know in that game, if you want that look, you better hire somebody to make sure that you're still around. I'm going to let y'all know I was in that position before. And ain't nothing happened to that dude there when I was with him. Nothing. Anybody know back in the day, when all the time he got in trouble, shit happened to him, I was not there. I was brought later. I was brought to the scene. I was called up. I made sure the shit didn't happen to him. Because I intercepted. I'm not dealing with the party and the chicks and the niggas and all the dick riders, all that now. I'm dealing with getting him home. Taking him back to 74th and Park Avenue. Making sure he walks through the door as well as me, myself. If you're gonna spend 100, 200,000 around your neck, take 100,000 and get your man. Send that nigga to tactical training. Learn how to shoot. Learn judo, boxing. Making sure he got heart. All that shit you could take out on your taxes. You get that back at the end of the year. You don't get this shit back unless you cash it in. Marcus, that's a good saying. We've been there a long time ago. Judged by 12, carried by 6. I'd rather be judged by 12, carried by 6. But no. Yo, you got dumbass rappers out here. They want to carry a gun. Your career's over. As soon as you pull that truck trigger, especially in New York City, you doing 3 to 5. And if the gun is from out of state, the feds might take it and you're going to do 10. Big Trade, what's up? Rec 30. So if you want to be in that industry, because you bringing the attention to you, you got that thick ass, you got all these chains around your neck, they tight. Not only to your enemies, to the wolves that want to cash out on you. You got somebody that, yo, E, I'm doing a show right now, but I'm at the crib, all right? Yeah, fuck you and feed you beans, nigga. Later. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. So now, somebody say Soulja Boy sending threats out to him too. That's all this shit that's coming on the internet. Now, you listening to everybody and you trying to change your life being somebody different. You want to be an entertainer. Soon as you sign that contract or before you sign that contract or while you getting that money, yo, check home base first. Who we know that's retired, off duty, young enough, got that look, strong enough, without any history, that can legally carry a gun. They're strong enough to carry a gun. He gonna make sure we good. You take that money and you invest it in your safety. Because you think it ain't about to get ugly out here. Every day, when you take a major metropolitan area like New York City, and niggas is doing drive-bys now. Oh, that shit, nigga, y'all better get it in. Y'all better get it in. Because let me tell you something about Eric Adams. The Jump Out Boys is back. The Job is back. The Job, J-O-B. The Jump Out Boys is back. He gonna make sure after they pull you over, after they stop you, you gonna need a cigarette. Because they gonna be doing some searches. Somebody say Philly's crazy right now. Y'all have to understand, we doing it to ourselves. We using they poison. We are using they poison. We smoking it, we sipping it, and we popping it in the pill form. Marco Hughes. That's their way of life, brother, but it ain't our way. We adapting. Come on, Christian. What's kind of snitchy? Oh, is it snitchy? Snitchy? I don't know what you mean by that, brother. These young brothers better start investing in somebody that's going to protect them. You give it, yo, dog. You could give it. You put $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 on round jewelry around there, but you won't pay $100,000 to somebody to make sure you can enjoy all your endeavors in life, all the things you work so hard for. And this ain't no ploy for no security job or nothing like that. But this is the way of life. This is what y'all doing. Russell Simmons walked around New York City. He was probably the richest one I knew. He had no gold chain. He had a watch on. But that motherfucker had a black card or whatever he needed. Now, I know some of y'all think y'all need y'all that look. I was guilty of that look. And I wasn't a rapper. It brings on a certain type of attention that you want from them certain types of people. E-Soul out there in Memphis, what up with you? And they had wolves when they had real wolves. Not only the 40 wolves. They had real ones out here. And if you wasn't that type of dude, they'll come after you. And if you was that type of dude and dudes came after you, they didn't know you. Robert Brown out there in Lafayette, Indiana. What up with you? It's crazy out here, man. And it's going to get crazier. Let me show you how it's going to get crazy. At the beginning of this year here in New York City, Once Eric Adams take her post, he gonna beefing up the security force of the police department. In that 3 months time limit, he wants to show, because every 3 months, it's a quarter, and it's called it's when all the state police and different agencies meet up in Albany, and they do what we call, it's called comp. It's called comp. I forgot the name of it. It's like they take all the stats from the robberies, the rapes, the murders, the kidnapping, every crime, comp stat. They have comp stat upstate every quarter. And he wants to show how his administration getting guns off the street, stopping the robberies, stopping the killings. Because he's going to be held at a higher standard because he's a black mayor of one of the top metropolitan cities in the country. Yo, bruh, I've told you, bro, so you still got gold chain diamond around your neck? I'm guilty of it. But it's a difference. It's a difference. The difference is I'm not in that atmosphere. I'm not up in the clubs. Yeah, I go out, I might wear my jewelry and everything like that. It's a difference. I'm tactically trained. I legally carry a weapon all over the country and in any continental USA part of it, the Caribbean islands, anywhere I could carry a weapon under the HR 218 law that was signed by Bush and came back. Obama signed it again. So it never had to be signed again. It's law. HR 218. That I could carry a weapon anywhere in the United States, in the continental USA, and the Virgin Islands. It's a difference. Sweetie D, what's up with you, girl? Little Green Eyes P. Tom Jones. I'm going to show you a piece. There go your piece. Corinthia God said they start doing that in Brownsville already. Blue Van, the Jump Out Boys. I'm telling you, they coming back. Mr. Skinny, salute to you, brother. What was that hit that house? You said it was Mr. Skinny. Some hit Mr. Skinny house. He thought it was the Predator. Salute to Mr. Skinny and Mr. Skinny TV, brother. All right? So now, young Dolph and his death. Tim Harris, what's up with you out there in Wellston? What up, boy? Yo, Tim, I need to get in touch with Carl Davis. If not, just show him the video. Carl an OG from out there in Wellston. He was the first Q Omega Psi Phi I knew. Oh, not to get off the subject. Let me just say something to you brothers out there, because y'all always want to throw the boule and all this other shit in there. That Socrates, Aristotle, and Plato, they all studied in Egypt and stole the Egyptian language and took the writings and the knowledge back to ancient Greece. Then had the Romans go in there and destroy the libraries, the buildings, everything that has something to do with knowledge. They went back in there and destroyed it after Egyptians had taught them the language and how to put writings in order. Egyptians, you call it hieroglyphics and stuff like that. But the Greece and the Greeks got it from Egypt. That was part of the Ankh, that Omega. Looked like a cross, life staff. So now, because you brothers be out here talking about boule and all that shit like that. Through the Masons and all those other things like that, they developed. They wanted to develop men that will stick together after college, during college, and after college. So each one teach one. I make it, I bring you on to make it. The Black Greek fraternities, would they use the letter Greek letters, and the Greeks had stolen it from the Egyptians. They made up organizations, the people that could trade, learn, and help each other. In college, and once they get out of college. I came to the city with $183 in my pocket. New York City. And the only thing that had me make it, I was St. Louis bred. If you could make it in St. Louis and do what you're supposed to do, you can make it anywhere in the world. Anybody and everybody I know who came from St. Louis and they in New York City, they got their own business. They flourished. They did their damn thing. Most of them was beauticians and hairdressers and stuff like that. Or cut hair, you know what I mean? But they did their thing. Lena, what up with you, girl? So, when y'all start talking that boule and that start talking all that crazy stuff, that why do blacks with the Greeks? No, this is anything that was made started with the blacks. Because somebody steal it from you, that don't mean it ain't yours. You just got to take it back. Just wanted to, say that. Who is the enemy of the Lord? Who is the enemy of the Lord? Because Christianity started in Egypt, bruh. Christianity started in Egypt. I'm reading some new stuff by this dude, and it's enlightened me. And I went back and I just don't, take what people say to me and like, yo, Gene, what you call my book? What you call my book? This dude right here, he got the Coptic journey. That was one of the first forms of Christianity. And not only I'm reading his book, I'm looking up stuff on the internet and reading it. And how shit gets started. Make it rain, huh? Deacon daughter, don't do that. What did they say? What did she say? Why you give her a time out, Deacon daughter? She wasn't disrespectful. She said, how was I going to marry you? Bruh. Before it was Nasia, what you say, Nasia? It was Asia Minor. It wasn't even split up like that. That was all considered Asia Minor. Asia. Asia was part of Egypt. All that was part of Egypt, Egyptian. Okay? So now, the senseless death of young Dolph, whether he had a beef or not, you have to understand beefs don't go away, especially when they had gunplay, or especially when you put your hands on somebody, especially when you do legitimate threats and and you got the people that can carry those things out. You young guys out there that's getting that money, you young guys out there, don't listen to these cats from the block. Get you somebody that's going to love you, that's going to make sure that because you're taking care of his family and you're taking care of his needs as far as financial for housing, clothing, dental, all the stuff a person needs, that he's going to make sure he's going to be there for you. He's going to be there with you. Because like I said, nothing beats an ambush. And you have to know it can happen at any time. You're going to get cookies. You're going to get coffee. You could easily put that little money into your budget. Somebody hire you to do a show. Yo, all right, so I got to bring my security. You give me 40,000. That's going to be 45,000. That's extra money for my security. I'm still paying him his salary a year. He's still getting a check every 2 weeks. All that shit coming out on taxes. This is just extra incentive for my security. That he gonna make sure that he happy. Every time I do a show, he getting an extra 5,000. And that nigga will be like this on point. Can I get this? No, you can't get nothing. I'm telling you. You have to say that. You got to be that smart. You won't put 200,000 around your neck, but won't put 100,000 down to protect your neck. Shanae Gamble. Tay Cocky, what up? Tay Cocky. They not gonna hit you up if they know you got somebody on point that's gonna hit them first. That job, I've been there, Tay. I've been there. If they know that you out and ready and you got somebody legal right there that's going, yeah, listen here, we going to get up out of this. They wouldn't have got him. My job is to make sure they don't get him. That was my job. I don't care where you going. If I got to be with you, I got to be with you. That's what I'm getting paid for. I ain't doing nothing else. That's my job. That's my life. Just like Pop Smoke. If you are the lifeline of this operation, are you the lifeline of this organization? Are you the lifeline of what we doing every day? Nigga, you gotta live. I gotta make sure you live. That's my job. The Minister Farrakhan is the lifeline is the lifeline. Minister Farrakhan is the lifeline. You think the FOI is going to let anybody get around him and do something? And the reason he got so many people like that, because he got the world against him sometimes. So he got to have an army ready. Machiavelli Jr., what up with you, boy? No, I'm not hopping back in the field. I'm retired, bro. I'm just trying to lose this weight, get in shape, and get back down to bam. 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 Bam. That's all I want to do. Markel, Curtis, what up? Brandon, you know, yeah, they're gonna march when the police do that. Dimple's right. But we got brothers out here killing each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Over in the Bronx the other day, both of these guys masked up. They start shooting at each other, and they less than a center block away from each other and missed. Probably hit somebody down the street. Well, let me just say something, young Dad, that's your thing. First of all, Africa wasn't named Africa. It was Asia. All that was Asia. Then they broke it into Africa and they started renaming it and the whole 9 yards. The British and all the motherfuckers gave them, they was calling it that. That whole area over there was black. The blacks migrated all over the world. You got people of color all over the world. They probably was in some of that cold climate, Russia and shit like that. Yo, man, this shit ain't working for us. Fuck up out of here. We got too much melon. People don't know, and people are failed to realize that Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, when they understood that we were indigenous and that we were here before the so-called American Indians. We was here before all the whites and everything like that, and they wanted us to get our money because now they was talking that America owe us. This was our land. When they got hip to the knowledge of that, they had to die. Some of y'all gonna say, yo, Gene, you crazy, man. They gonna cut your channel off for saying that shit, Gene. That's why they died. Because they understood and they start saying it in their speeches. We are indigenous. We were here. Before Columbus, before any of these people. We were the original Indians. And through the census report, they start calling us niggas, Negroes. Oh, I'm going to be on here a little more because my man just straightened up my channel. He just straightened out my channel. I'm going to be on here a little bit more. Because some of y'all is getting the wrong information from people. I get blamed. You don't know what he's talking about. They still waiting on Alpo's funeral. Crackers told them they got a half an hour. That's what they got. See, yo, thanks, Marcus Majors. Yo, y'all get the likes up, man. You know, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. You know, I'm here with y'all. You understand? If y'all don't like me, sometimes I don't like me either. It's just like that. That's how it is. They probably don't want to bring it. Probably don't want to bring it up. Yesha, yeah, he was in the witness protection program. He was still in the witness protection program. That's how they could give his family that information, tell them what they can and cannot do. Yep. Boss Willow, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. They didn't get, like he said, they didn't get put to sleep until they woke up. Whoo! And nigga, that's what's happening today. We are waking up. Now they got to find a way to put us to sleep. Some people hated Martin Luther King before he died, but some people loved him. Like some people hated Malcolm X, then some people loved him. Sam Cavelli X, is you say 10-4. I don't know what you mean by the 10-4 hats in here. But brother, let me just tell you something, man. That's what makes us us. We all get different opinions. We all have different things in life, man. I could tell you this, man. I came from when niggas talking about the dirt. I was selling bottles, packing groceries, doing anything, man. You know, I tell stories, I tell my life events because the reason I do that, man, the reason I let y'all know, because it could be different. You just gotta stay in the game. You gotta stay. You gotta do the right thing. But so, let me just tell you this right here, because some people don't know. Some people don't know how to change their life. Some people don't know how to go on and make things better for themselves because they not willing to get themselves up. If you can only find a job at this time making $9, $10 an hour, take that job making $9, $10 an hour. Take that job. Then you might have to take another job after that job. Then you save your shit. Whatever you could save, you save. Until you find another job that's better than both of those jobs. Whatever you got, hang-ups you got, you put them on the motherfucking shelf. You shelve it. Yo, I got a problem with this. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with this and that. Which one of those problems I can get rid of first? Let me take it off the shelf. And I'm going to work that problem out first. And I'm going to get rid of it. Now I'm only looking at 4 problems. I had 5. I'm going to stop worrying about what people think or what people say. Because once you worry about what somebody else say, you ain't you. Know your needs from your wants and separate them shits. That's how you could get better. Those are the first stages of doing the right thing. Then you can look back and say, I made everybody's life better than mine ever was. None of my kids, none of the women, nobody I met ever felt my pain. You guys out there, man, stop worrying about shit. Stop looking in the mirror blaming yourself. If she don't like you, she don't like you. That's all. She don't like you. She ain't got to be bitch, whole, stupid, and all that shit. She just don't like you. Don't you? People come at you and you don't like them. Have Boogerella ever just say, yo, hey, I like, hey. And you be like, who's she doing that to? I don't mean to say Boogerella. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Excuse me, the women gonna be so mad. But listen here, baby, a brick hit you, say ouch. I'm not talking about the women on my channel. Numbers will start going down and shit. Don't do that, fellas. Don't worry about nigga. Listen here. Excuse me about that. Excuse me about the nigga. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Sorry. I was that dude. I've had gangsters come up in the dorm club. Yo, Gene, who you dress? Yo, who dressed? Nigga, nobody dressed me. I dressed myself. Where you get this? Man, this fly. Nigga, like this. Man, listen here. spent too much money on looking good, on having the best of the best. But I worked 3 jobs. I worked 3 jobs, dog, for over 20. Check my social security credits. I worked 3 jobs for at least 15 years at one time, going from parole, going from elite investigations, then having puff for 12 years, 3 days out the week, 2 to 3 days out the week. Then other little hustles, giving parties, doing this and doing that. I'm all right. I stacked mine. I did what I was supposed to do. But I worked like a runaway slave. Yeah, it's a friend talking, bro. It's a friend talking. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what these was costing. They was killing us. Going in the store, getting a damn jersey. $700. $450. Caught up in the game. Your work history, you're right. They gonna look back and say, yo, listen here. Motherfucker say, yo, how you get that much from, nigga, I was working. That's how I get that much. Mirror Man beat. The system plays out insecurities and creates hate within. We have to destroy and rebuild. But see, check this shit out. Mirror Man, anytime we had something, and if it was ours, and our community was thriving, they blew it up. They made sure they made it go underwater. It's the government. Hooray for the red, white, and blue. There was way more cities than Black Wall Street. There were over 28 to 30 different thriving black communities in the United States of America. Do your research. And a lot of them fell just because of the basketball players and the football players' favorite pastime. Marcus Major, DC, Philly, St. Louis, etc. Whoa! The basketball players and the football players' favorite pastime. Let me see who's going to catch that one. Who caught that one? A lot of... Azar Malik. Assalamu alaikum. Rodney Milzel. Because of a white woman. That's what they said. So listen, I'm just repeating what my guest said. Jacqueline Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Some people said church. No, them niggas wasn't going. Them brothers wasn't going to church. This was what DJ Yo said. Chicks. Crypto Chris, them white chicks. A lot of our black cities fell because of white women. Ant said pink toes. Snowflakes. Stop it, y'all. Y'all got it. Y'all caught it. B1 Sleep. You caught it. Y'all caught it. Yes. Yeah. Somebody said that getting back on that young Dolph thing, they said that as soon as he caught beef with Soldier Boy, that's when some people came at them. So now they don't know where it's coming from. Oh, he caught beef over here, he caught beef over there. That's why I say beef never leaves, bro. Beef never leaves. You have beef with one person, that's one person be waiting on you having a beef with somebody else, and then boom, they'll come back. It's gonna be crazy. Bro Brumel, what up? Dizzy Gaming. No, I'm just saying, bro. People have to understand that we have to change. Three cheers for the red, white, and blue. Doo-doo. That's what we got to change. They about to destroy each other. As soon as they get a guy that's going to run independent, as soon as they get somebody that's going to run independent, and they bring it, they're going to bring the country where it's supposed to be at. If they don't kill them off, it's going to destroy the Republican and the Democratic Party. Because none of them mean America no good. Neither one of them means us no good. Sorry. It's crazy. You should see how they fight. So listen here, y'all. I want to thank y'all for today. I'll be back in the next day or two. Every 2 days, I'm coming to see y'all. I already got it set. Every 2 days, I'm coming to see y'all. Polo Prince, don't worry about it, bro. You hear this crazy shit? America's. Let me throw something out there, y'all, before y'all go. Let me just show you how crazy shit is. America is talking about China is building these missiles that fly low range and can go around the world and destroy us when we owe China all this money and everything and destroy us. But America is talking about going to the moon. They're using their missile money to go to the moon. Dita Queen Ascari, thank you for that blessing. And thank you for that cash app to Big Gene 5 Deuce 52 and that PayPal to Big Gene 52. Sorry about that, y'all. So now, they want you to believe that China is getting up their nuclear force to fly low enough to come to America, but in the next frame, they saying, well, we spending our money to go to the moon. Ain't something wrong with that? Why don't we get back into farming? Why don't we get back into building up our technology so we can make our own chips? Why is all our food, everything got to come from overseas? Y'all get it? And if you don't, you won't. This has been Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night cooking and conversation. Oh, I got to go out here and get this stuff and come back soon so I can show y'all how to make dressing. Some of y'all don't know how to make dressing for Thanksgiving. I'm going to show y'all easy and a quick way, and y'all going to love it. Y'all take care. Enjoy yourself. Peace.